popular gaming headphone manufacturer Plextone is now moving into the wireless department. They came out with an IPX5 rated runner headphones named as BX343. I mean, that's the only model number that I'm seeing here. But yeah, I mean, this headphone, it defies the laws and rules set by Plextone about their products in so many ways. I'm actually surprised. So let's just take a better look at it. The BX343 Bluetooth headphone from Plextone is apparently one of their earliest wireless attempts ever. I mean, the packaging itself is so different than their G series gaming headphones. No splashing colors, no RGB hints. The word game isn't to be found anywhere. But looks like there's a lot of emphasis on battery. I mean, they have mentioned that this thing has 2x dual battery, more life, twice on the package. And yes, I can vouch for that. The battery life on this thing has been pretty great over the days. And customary to other Plextone headphones, this one also has a very low 16 ohm impedance, which is quite surprising because generally wireless tech has more impedance, especially the ones which are driven by likes of Bluetooth. Yeah, Bluetooth sounds like fun and games, but it actually needs a lot of power to send data through it. This thing uses wireless 4.1 or 4.2, meaning that it's still on Bluetooth 4.2. Nothing spectacular, I guess, but still, it's no slouch. Bluetooth 4.0 is still more than enough. My daily driver truly wireless earphones also use Bluetooth 4.2, so I think that's fine because they haven't given me any issues with regards to connectivity. So when I took it out of its box, or when I watched my friend do it, I was surprised with how minimal the packaging is. There is no fancy like pull tabs or no zippers or nothing to tear off. It's just a cardboard box which has a carrying pouch which is similar to their Plextone G30. Although it's nowhere near as rugged as the one on the G30, it easily flexes with your fingers. But I guess that's okay. I mean, these things are rated for IPX5, so you are not relying on this case to give you any protection. And yes, typical to all sports earphones, these do have magnets on their back. You know I love magnets. And there's no shortage of ear tips and wing tips either, because in the box there were at least 3 different styles of ear tips, medium, large and small, and 3 different styles of wing tips also. As usual, I immediately switched to the large size on both because I love large things. Don't take it the wrong way. The build quality of this thing, to put it in one word, is immaculate. Like it's clean overall. The entire thing is made of polycarbonate, and the ear tips have this shiny aluminum-like coating on them. I don't know if it's actually aluminum, but it does feel like one. The wires and the battery compartment with the buttons, it all has a matte plastic finish, which reminds me a lot of the older Nokia phones. You know, the Lumia phones with unibody polycarbonate designs. Yeah, this thing has similar vibes to it. You switch it on by pressing and holding the middle circular button, which is for pausing and playing your media. And the volume down button itself acts as an LED indicator, which is pretty dope. You can't see much of it outdoors, but indoors you can definitely tell that it's a very bright LED, maybe a bit too bright. I don't know how the dual battery thing works here, but they say that it's equipped with 2 large capacity lithium-ion batteries. I think both of them are included in this capsule, as most of them do. It is a bit heavier than expected, but it's not as heavy as something which has 2 batteries in it should weigh. So I guess it shouldn't be much of a problem. Also, there are wingtips to hold it tight to your ears, so it wouldn't be falling off very easily. These strong magnets are just to keep the buds together though. Unlike some sports headphones, these do not pause the music when they are snapped with magnets together. That would be really cool. Plextone, you should think about that. So they promise 10 hours of music playback, which I haven't tested because I don't think anyone can use these for 10 hours straight. More on that later. But the individual battery is 110 milliamp hours. I don't know if it's the combined capacity or it's the individual battery itself. I'm willing to bet that it's a combined capacity. But yeah, whatever. The battery life has been great. I have no complaints. They have already scored pretty high in 2 main factors when it comes to outdoor sports headphones: battery life and build quality. Both of them are fantastic. But what about the third main thing, the audio quality? Well, that's where this thing starts to fall apart. And this isn't coming just from me. I have shown this to, again, a bunch of my friends who have all rejected it, saying that the audio quality is a bit too shallow for their taste. Now, granted that these friends are a bunch of idiots who always look for like extreme audio quality in everything, and these being sports earphones need not have audiophile grade sound output, which I completely understand. I think the audio quality is very good. In fact, it's better than most out there. I would even put this slightly above the Move Acoustics Edge, which I reviewed a couple of months ago. But yeah, I see what they mean. Even when you're watching content like online videos, the voices don't sound like they are supposed to. It's like these earphones, they emphasize more on treble and they don't really bring up the natural sounding voice. So they don't do any favors to human voice. I'm thinking that is something that you can overlook because you will be wearing this outdoors, or at least they're meant to be worn that way. But I think maybe a little bit of extra oomph to these drivers would be massively appreciated by a lot of people. Honestly, I think judging this from an audio perspective would be unreasonable because it's built so well and the battery lasts so long. You're not supposed to whip out your sports earphones whenever you feel like watching a movie or something. Naturally, it charges up using a micro USB cable, which is provided in the box. Whenever you are dealing with Plextone and their headphones, you really don't have to worry about customization. They always give you a bunch of things in the box. I think we can wrap this up now. So what are you getting for the price of that on your screen? You're getting a solidly built sports earphone which can handle the nature up to IPX5 ingress protection anyway. It has fantastic marathon battery life which you can wear to an actual marathon, and it looks damn good. The polycarbonate finish on the entire thing and the aluminum on the ear tips, it really gives it a very nice touch when it comes to sheer aesthetics. Oh, by the way, the music controls work phenomenally. Even though this is a wireless one, it feels like it's wired. Like there is no delay between the volume switching or the track switching which you do using these buttons. Okay, then let's wrap this up. If you'd like to check out more about this BX343 sports headphones from Plextone, you know there's a link in the description there, along with a link to my blog, dopetechfever.com, where you can expect detailed written articles and reviews about cool tech like this. And with that, I'll see you soon. Oh, and what do you think of this new style of videos that I'm doing? Recording the voice first and then just showing you a bunch of B-roll without actually sitting in front of the camera talking. Is it better? Is it worse? I could use some feedback. If you have a keyboard on your phone, please type something. Okay, bye.